Something I've seen a lot in haunts over the years are distressed or aged mirrors. They give a real old and lived-in feel to any room, but all the tutorials I've ever watched have required the use of chemicals like paint strippers and bleach, and take more scraping, sanding, and time than I have to spend on an accent piece. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get a similar look with two products in about 5 minutes. So let's get started. First things first, you'll need a mirror. I had this small craft mirror from another project, so it'll be our stand-in for this video. You'll also need a spray bottle. I like these smaller ones because they put out a much finer mist. And lastly, a can of black or dark gray matte spray paint. Now that we've got all our supplies, let's start by applying some water to our mirror. This step can take a little practice, but thankfully it's just water and can be wiped off and reapplied until you get just the right amount of coverage. I'm looking for a mix of mist and medium-sized beads. This will give our paint a more mottled appearance. Once I've got the right blend, I'll grab a can of matte black spray paint, the cheaper the better, and from a distance I'll apply a dust coat of paint, focusing on the edges since that's typically where you see the most age on old mirrors. When I've got good coverage, I'll grab a shop towel and evenly press down onto the mirror surface to lift up as much of the water and paint as possible. The water prevents the paint from adhering to the mirror, so it should lift up easily, leaving the paint to stick to anywhere that the water wasn't as dense. Repeat this step until you're happy with the overall look of your mirror and allow it to dry. If the coverage seems a bit too heavy, wet the surface again and use the shop towel with a light push and twist motion to wipe up any of the areas where you want more of the mirror to show through. You can also use a chip brush to help break up the paint a bit, although it can leave scratches, so proceed with caution. This is a pretty forgiving technique. If you're unhappy with how your mirror turned out, grab some glass cleaner and remove as much of the paint as possible. Then you can start all over again. Off camera, I did an alternate version that's a bit darker, with more layers of water and paint applied to achieve a much heavier buildup. I also used a bit of glass cleaner to allow more of the mirror to show through. This approach would also work if you were trying to create the look of old windows. Just switch from black paint to beige paint and focus most of your paint into the corners. Well, that'll do it for this one. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to subscribe, give it a like, and hit the notification bell to get an alert when we put out the next video. And until then, go make something.